All right, so we're going to start on deck 2 aft. This is the family harbor area, an area especially for families. You can get special cabins out here that give you access to this area. You can enter from both sides. We're just going to show you from here. I could not get in because, number one, they were closed, and number two, I did not have the correct key card to get in. But you can get food, play games, watch TV, and just spend some time with the family there. They'll do a lot of events with the youth squad and everything in there as well. So that's the family harbor. Again, you can enter from either side, and as you can see, there's plenty of areas for relaxing. Now, I'm going to show you the elevators before I show the actual tour of the ship, because it's a bit unique on this ship. So if you want to use the elevators, you'll follow these steps. So you select your destination deck, and then when you enter that, so say you enter number 6, it will tell you which elevator to go to. So you're going to go to elevator A, and as soon as it opens, you go into that elevator. The one thing to remember is if there are more than one of you, you have to follow the exact same steps for everybody. So again, if you're on deck 6 and you got 3 of you, you would enter that 3 times. That's how they stop the elevators from being overcrowded. Does everybody listen to that? No, they don't. But you are supposed to do that for each person in your group, and it will make it work very well. It sounds a lot more complicated than it is. It's actually very simple if you just follow these notes. And I'll give you an example of how it works to start the tour. So here we are. So this is Julie's hand coming in. She's going to select deck 10. And it's saying go to Q. So Q is on the opposite side in the far corner. So you see it flashing there. Now it's very early in the morning, so it came very quickly. But that is where you would go up. So it's simple as that. All right, now we're going to get on with the tour. We're going to take you around the newly renovated Carnival Panorama. Only a few changes, but we'll show you them as we go around. So we're going to start here again. There's a security area right there. You've got a change machine. You can also check your sign and sail account on that machine right there. And then on the left here, we have guest services. And there we have the lobby bar right there. Now over on this side is one of the new areas that they just put in. So it's a new Carnival Adventures desk, and they got a new Dreams studio there as well. You may know that those desks on some of these ships have laptops or computers you can use, but they don't have them on this one. Whether they'll put them in or not, I do not know. But so we're going to take a look into the first of our 2 restaurants. I'll just show you some of the seating areas around. This is the Horizon restaurant. This is for set time dining, early and late. It's only on 1 level. The other restaurant we'll show you is at the back of the ship. That'll be the Vista. That's for your time. So this is early and late dining, and they'll also do some events in here. They did the Captain's Diamond lunch in here. So they'll use this for other things, but this is where you'll have your dinner if you are early or late seating. So I'll just show you a quick pan again. Only 1 level. The other one is 2. So that's pretty much it on deck 3. The only other thing that would be to show you is the restaurant at the back, which we'll show you when we get to the opposite end. So for now, we're going to go up these stairs to deck 4. At the top there, you'll see that's where the musicians will play, or if they're doing any sort of announcements or whatever. But there's a little stage there, mostly musicians. And immediately to the right there, we have the Carnival Adventure store, and there's the cherry on top next to it. I'm going to walk around and show you some other shops. We'll also take you into the Liquid Lounge here and show you the bottom level. There's the Carnival store. And then we'll come into the Liquid Lounge, the main theater. It's on 2 levels, 4 and 5. This is the lower level, obviously. So you'll walk in here. There's a crew area to the left. There are some stairs going up to the 5th floor. If you want to just go up, they're just there on the left right there. And there's one on the opposite side as well. There is the bar. And this is the main theater. So we'll just show you that briefly. And we'll show you level 5 when we get up there. The other set of steps to go up right there. All right, so we come back out here. We're still obviously on deck 4. Forward right now, and we're going to go to aft. Some more shops in this area. We showed you the cherry on top. There's some more stores here. Some newer ones. They've updated the Effie store as well. I believe that was on deck 5 though. We'll show you that. So that's the cherry on top right there. Well, we're going to walk you through the casino. Now, bear in mind, this is about 5:45 in the morning, and there were quite a few people gambling. I was a little bit shocked. We don't normally see that many people this time, but there was quite a few people in here. I tried not to film if at all possible, so I tried turning my camera away, but I don't really show you too much of the casino because there were so many people that were actually playing on the machines. So again, I just tried to concentrate on the areas where people weren't playing, but all the tables were off to the right. The cage is directly behind us right now, and there's some more machines here. Now remember, there's no bar in this casino on these ships. On the Vista class, there's your change machine. You can also cash in your winning slips there. But in the remodel, they did add a non-smoking casino. This is where the Carnival kitchen used to be. Originally, I believe this was Club O2 as well. So this is where the new non-smoking casino is, right there. There was only one person in here, so we popped in, took some quick video. All right, so that's the non-smoking casino, right behind the main one. Again, we are still on deck 4. And there's the entrance to the casino. You could pop through there as well if you wanted to. And we'll come out of here and continue back towards the aft area. And coming up on the right, we have the Heroes Bar, the sports bar, right there. Also, this is where they have the poker table, just there. And then I like the way they do the welcome home. I do appreciate that. I love going to the Military Appreciation Day. I was in the Royal Navy myself. And then they have some of the art studios here. Park West. And you'll notice all the way down on these chairs, they have the places where you can look at your pictures that you took on the cruise. Now, coming up here on the right, we have the Limelight Lounge. This is the comedy club primarily. They'll do other events in here as well. But mainly this is the comedy club, and it also doubles as the nightclub. So we'll walk you in here. Very often when I do these, it's set up for an art show, because they'll do the art shows during the day here. They do other presentations as well, like a lot of spa stuff and that. But not this morning. We were lucky we got a clean view. And then we're just going to come out here, and I'm going to duck under here. Look at that for agility. So now we're at the back of the ship, and you'll see that they have a conference room there. They have one on the opposite side as well. And also there's the entrance to the back of the Limelight Lounge. If you kept walking, it would be on the right. But that is not for entry. They only allow that for exit. But here we are at the Vista restaurant. This is the Your Time Dining restaurant. And this goes from deck 4 down to deck 3. So we're going to pop in and show you deck 4, and then we'll take you down to deck 3, do a quick walk around, and come back up the other side. All right, so we're going to go down and take a look at deck 3. Again, this is Your Time Dining, which is rapidly becoming the most popular dining in the cruising with Carnival. And as you can see, I mean, just to me, it's a much nicer restaurant. I like the openness of it. The other one, I don't like the lower ceilings as much. You feel a bit claustrophobic to me when you're in there eating. This just feels a bit more fresh, as it were. So that's just giving you a quick look. The main desk on the left, we're just going to go past, but we're going to go back up these stairs. So deck 3 is the main entrance, but when you check in on the hub, make sure that if you do that and you get your table, that you go to the correct floor. So it will tell you what floor your table is on. So it could be on deck 4, which is where we are back at now. So that pretty much finishes our look at deck 4. Now we're going to head up to deck 5. Which is where a lot of the action, as it were, is in the evenings and the daytime. So the first thing we're going to do is give you a tour of the Havana area briefly. This is straight ahead here. Again, we're at the back of deck 5 right now. And this will be the Havana area. You will need a wristband. We actually stayed in the Havana on this cruise, so I had no problems getting out there. But this is for everybody, this area here. We're coming into the Havana bar. And the band will play right there. And there is the bar. Again, this side is for anybody, but if you don't have a Havana wristband, you'll see the big warning sign there. You are not supposed to go outside. And to stay in Havana, you do need to be 12 years of age and up. Again, this was first thing in the morning, so nothing was really too busy. But you'll see they got a couple of hot tubs, a pool with a shaded area. It's very popular on these Vista class ships. Plenty of seats. They hadn't put the padding out just yet. We were there before them. But obviously that padding is all going to go on the seats. As we go around the side, these will be the Havana cabanas. And then the other Havana ones would be from deck 5 all the way up through deck 9, I believe. At least deck 8, maybe just deck 8. We stayed in one on deck 6, so we were pretty much right above here. Great views. Again, there's one of the hot tubs. There's the pool. You've got 2 of those covered areas. You can sit on those chairs. We're going back past the bar to the opposite side. The pool is covered with a net right now, but obviously that would be opened shortly. And there's the second hot tub. So this is a very, very nice place to come and relax for the day. There's your towels. You even get a different color towel. And again, these beds, they will have padding on them. They just hadn't put it all out yet. You can kind of see an orange one under there. And this is the opposite side for the Havana cabanas. You see they have little balconies there, and they often have the swing hammocks and stuff like that. So that's a quick look at the Havana area. One last look at the bar. And now we'll continue walking towards the front of deck 5. We're at the very back right now. Again, this area is for everybody. Never gets too busy during the day, so if you want to go somewhere and just get away from it, just recommend going back there. Unless the band's playing, and they are pretty loud. So we're going to come in here. The entrance you see there, and the same on the opposite side, that's how you would get to the staterooms. And then this is the Ocean Plaza. This is where the band would typically play. They do all the trivia in here, the karaoke, and other musicians as well, but primarily this one is for the band. And on our cruise, they did karaoke in here every night. They didn't do it anywhere else. Sometimes they will do it in the Havana. The reason I'm in here, the restrooms are over in that left, just going out of view now. That's where the restrooms are. Got plenty of seating here, as you can see. On the right there is the Ocean Plaza Bar, and they also have coffee there in the morning, or during most of the day. They were just setting up. And then we can head out here onto the lanai area. There is an outside bar there, but I don't think they ever open it. I never saw it open, but it's there. And that's the back of the Havana area, that door. And as you can see, there's plenty of seating all the way along here if you want to get out and enjoy. And it's quieter and less busy than the Lido deck. So it's going to pop back in here and continue walking along. You can also go outside on the opposite side too. Now as we make our way down here, on the left you'll see the Java Blue coffee shop. And then on the left is the shopping desk. And now we come into kind of the main Dream Studio again. There's two of them on the ship. That's the second one. The first one was the new one down on deck 3. But before we get to the main pixels, which is just beyond here, we'll take you in and show you the Pig and Anchor area. You can get a free lunch here. You can get a dinner that you would pay for, but it's not very expensive, and the food is very, very good, in my opinion. You could also do brewery tours in here. They call it Flavor Town. And they make their own. This is where they brew all the beer of different kinds. Like I said, you can do brewery tours. They do a really good deal. You can get like free refills of your pitchers for the rest of the week and stuff in there. Not free, but cheaper. So it's not just a brewery tour. There's a lot that goes with it. And we'll come outside here, and I'm going to show you the Pig and Anchor Barbecue, the free lunch one. And seating there. So this is where you would come for your lunch, and there's the menu. Again, they have a totally different menu for dinner. But dinner is not free. But again, not too expensive either. Some extra seating. Further down as well. But we're going to head back in and continue our little tour. You have to remember to hit buttons all the time. Don't just stand there waiting for the door to open. Often then there's a button you have to push. Some cool decor. So we'll come out here and take a left, and we'll continue along deck 5. This is the pixels area. The main pixels area. All these digital frames you can check out. The pictures you've taken, or you can see them on your phone as well. And you'll see as well, they have them on those little benches all the way down. Now we're going to come a little bit towards more midship to forward. And on the right side here, you have the sushi. Right in there. It's open till midnight pretty much every day. And here is the Alchemy Bar. I wish they had a few more seats on the outside. They cut them off for the walkway. I understand that, but it can get a bit crowded in there. Now we have the steakhouse. It's all into one area. The Fahrenheit 555. There's the steakhouse bar. I have seen people sit and eat at that bar before when it was sold out. Now, one thing to note, there's a wall at the back. It's like a dry wall that leads into the piano bar. And during the early part of the evening, they will open that and there'll be a cocktail pianist playing for you. It's a nice little touch. We're looking down into the casino here. Right down there. Now coming up here on the right will be the Bonsai Teppanyaki. They have 2 tables. Always a good time. We did it on this cruise. Had a great laugh. I always enjoy this. I think for the price you pay and the amount of food you get and the entertainment that goes with it, I think it's really good value. Although I am biased because GG's is on this ship, which you'll see shortly, and I love, love, love me some GG's. Now here is the piano bar right opposite. And there's that drywall on the left there that opens up for the steakhouse. There's the piano bar. And then next to the teppanyaki, we have the library, piano bar 88. But opposite here, we have the library. You can come in here and get your books and games and what have you. Just relax. Games in those cupboards there. And now we are back at the front of Deck 5. We've got some more shops to show you. First off though, there's another change machine there, or you can also check your onboard account, but probably more secure to do it on your Hub app. And on the opposite side, there's an ATM machine. Now come around here, this is the new Effie store that they put in on the dry dock. And we've got more shops to show you as well. We're going to go and also show you the upper level of the Liquid Lounge, the main theater. We'll come in here and show you the top level. Another bar. And that's the sound booth up there. Here we go, looking down. That's the Deck 4 area we showed you before. So that's the Liquid Lounge. Come out here and show you a couple more shops. Right there. We are looking down into the main lobby. Right there. That's the lobby bar. Now we have a couple more things to show you up on Deck 6 and then one thing on Deck 7 before we head up to the Lido deck and the upper deck areas. So the first thing we'll show you here is the warehouse, straight ahead here. This is on Deck 6, forward. Now, if you remember what I said about hitting buttons to get out, the doors closed behind us when we got in here, and I thought these would automatically open, but they didn't, so we got stuck for a bit, so you'll see a bit of a bad edit until we worked it out. So here we are thinking we can just get out. Nope. So we found a button eventually, and we are now out walking back away from there, and the opposite side, you go up and down these steps. Again, we're still on Deck 6, forward. You're going to find a couple of the youth clubs. There we have Club O2 on the right. Right there. And then on the opposite side, we have Circle C. These are all for the different age groups. The younger kids, they're up on deck 11, and I'll show you that when we get there. So that's a couple of things to show you on deck 6, and we just have one more thing to show you up on deck 7. This is the Sky Zone. I actually couldn't get in there. It was locked and blocked off for obvious reasons. There are a lot of trampolines in here, and if anybody could get in here during the evening, who knows what would happen. But you do have to pay for this. It's anything up to $20 for a session. They have glow sessions where it's like a disco. So now we're going to go up to deck 10, and we're going to show you the upper decks. We're going to start with the main Lido pool area. I'm going to come through here. On the right, you would have the Blue Iguana bar, and on the left, we're coming up to the Red Frog pub. Red Frog bar, not Red Frog pub. There's the towels right there. Here's the pool. They will fill in with all the chairs. Over there on the right is your Blue Iguana. And again, here is the Red Frog bar. Not to be confused with a pub. There isn't one on this ship. They got the Pig and Anchor instead. I like to spend a lot of my time there. As in the Red Frog bar. Here's the pool again. Coming up on the left, we're going to have Guy's Burgers. Right there, there's your toppings bar. And in the distance, you'll see there a drink station. There's your Guy's Burgers. Now, there's the ladies. I'm so used to that being the men's. Took a bit of getting used to. The men's is on the opposite side, right by the Blue Iguana Cantina. One more look at the pool. And here is the Blue Iguana Cantina. The men's toilets are just going out of view on the left. This is where you'll get your burritos and tacos and what have you. There's their toppings bar. And yeah, keep walking down there. You'll hit the Blue Iguana bar. Drink station right there. Your breakfast burritos, they were just getting ready. Now we're going to come inside the main Lido marketplace. Plenty of seating here. Ice cream machines right there. And a drink station. They were just getting ready for breakfast. When we came in, the continental side was open right here, but the main wasn't open just yet. Here's the one part where they do the buffet. Omelette station there. This is where they have the main hot foods. And then one thing that's very popular on this ship is right about here. They'll also have a gelato station. Very popular at lunchtime for that. But only at lunch. There's Menu Mate. If you have any needs, any dietary concerns, come and see the person at Menu Mate. They'll be there most of the day. And they will help you arrange for your, again, dietary needs. If you have a low sodium diet or a gluten-free diet, they will help you make sure your whole cruise, you are set. Just go see the Menu Mate people. I have a separate video on that. Look it up on my channel and you'll get more information. But we'll keep walking here. We're walking towards the back of the ship. More seating. A lot of room, but it does get crowded. Another drink station right there. Especially if people are playing games all day and hoarding the tables. Are you paying attention to people that do that? All right, so there's basically a repeat of the first level, but there's the deli, but the outside part is there. So plenty of sections to get your food. There's another level of the Continental. Basically, they repeat front and back. And what I've found in my experience is that one at the back tends to be a little less busy. But before we go to the back, I want to run you up to deck 11 real quick to show you Gigi's and Cucina del Capitano. You can go up these stairs. You can also go up to deck 11 and go in. But these are two pay restaurants. They're free options at lunchtime. They call it Mongolian Wok. It is not Mongolian Wok. You choose from 2 or 3 set items. But the dinner in Gigi's, for me, it's the best in the fleet. But everybody is different. So just because I say it doesn't mean you have to think so. But I do talk about it a lot. So this is Gigi's. And then dead opposite, we're going to have Cucina del Capitano, the Italian. which I still like, but personally, I prefer Gigi's. So again, these are at the back of the ship on deck 11. You just go to the back of the Lido Marketplace and up the stairs. You saw the signs I showed you. We're going to go back down those stairs in a second. Again, that is the main entrance you would come in through if you came up the stairs. But if you come from these stairs, back down into the marketplace, the other entrance, if you come up the main stairs in the middle of the ship, or the elevator to deck 11, that's where you would come in. Now we're going to take you to the back. I just want to quickly show you down this area because that is where the restrooms are. So it's a little bit misleading, and not misleading, but hard-ish to find. There's a look at the back there. More seating. So now we're going to come out to the Tides Pool area and the Tides Bar. The first thing you're going to see on the left is the pizza. Always very popular. And we come down here, we go past the Tides Bar. And here is the seafood shack on the left. There's a pay for upgraded seafood. Lobster rolls, crab cakes, and all that good stuff. And now we're going to take you around the back of this area to show you the hot tubs and the pool. There's the pool. Already somebody had snagged their seat. I wonder when they were coming back. There's the other hot tub. Beautiful sunrise this morning. Now we're going to head up to deck 11. Okay, here we are up on deck 11 now. On the opposite side is the smoking section. This is the non-smoking side, which is why I go on this side. Now we're going to walk down here. And on the right, these windows, that is Gigi's, where we just showed you. You'll see up above is the track for the pedal cars that they have. And you'll also see the ropes course eventually. These are all windbreaks, if you're wondering what they are. You can see the ropes course there. They call that area the Sky Zone. No, that's the trampolines. What am I talking about? But we're over. Quick look over at the activity area for the kids section. We're going to make our way back out somewhere towards the middle. Again, we're still on deck 11. Looking back down at the main Lido pool area. This area here is where the DJ, the bands, or anybody doing announcements will be in that green area there. But we're going to pop in here and show you at the back here. They have Camp Ocean for all the toddlers. Now you can go up these stairs on the right here if you want to go up to the Sports Square area, which we'll show you. I won't go up there right now. We're going to show you. The clubhouse is right up there. But we can pop in here real quick and show you what's in here. So this is for all the young'uns. They got Dr. Seuss Bookville right there. And you can see there. I have all the turtles, the penguins, the sharks, all for the younger children. Although we were on the Trans-Pacific and there was a total of 33 children out of 3,700 people, which was nice. For me. A lot of people love the kids on the ship. I don't have any. So it wasn't a problem for me. All right, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to pop up to deck 12 to walk you around the back before we go more towards the front. It's kind of a weird setup, so it's probably easier to show it this way. You can see the waterworks in the background there. We'll get there eventually. But right now, we're basically going to walk you around the jogging track and show you what's what. There's the big screen right there on the right. You've got a shuffleboard there on the left. Make sure you follow the arrows. Don't go the wrong way. You see the sky ride is going to be up there. I'll show you that in a second. You see the track for it there. And you'll see the ropes course on the left. This is one of the things they did in the refit. They put in a new golf course. So that's a brand spanking new golf course. If you like your putt-putt golf. So just follow this down. Basically following the sky track and the jogging track. We have done the sky track a couple of times. Haven't done it on this cruise. But we will. Up on the left, we have the basketball court. They always, not always, often set this up for pickleball in the morning as well. And they even have like a pool table there, which is okay as long as it's not raining. Now we're looking back down at the tides pool area. Right there. Nice view of the back of the ship. We'll continue walking around here. There's another pool table on the opposite side of the basketball / pickleball / football. Football, not soccer. Football court. So you can see the SkyTrain does like a complete circuit. Sky Ride, not SkyTrain. I'm getting all my skies mixed up on this video. Sky Zone is the trampolines. Sky Ride. See, we're coming back to the opposite side of the ropes course. And also the opposite side of the new golf putt-putt. And they have a cornhole there, which I always try and avoid. If you know, you know. We're going to pop into the clubhouse and show you that really quickly. But never fear, we are almost there. There's the clubhouse. Inside here, you have a couple of ping pong tables. I don't know what you would call this, football. You kick balls into the, I don't know. And then you have a foosball table or two there. So that's the clubhouse. Now up these stairs is where you would go to get into the sky ride and the ropes course, as you can see. And again, the sky ride is not free. Check the cost on board. I hate giving prices out on these videos because they can change at any time. But you do have to have closed-toed shoes. That's one thing people mistake all the time. And unfortunately, you can't take a GoPro on there and take video. But they got lockers you can put stuff in. And there are two of the red ones. There's two red, two blue. And there's the ropes course entrance on the opposite side. which you will not see me doing. Skyride, yes. Ropes course, emphatic, very strong, no. All right, so now we are going to continue along deck 11 here. We did our loop. We're going to start going back towards the front again. Show you the waterworks, Serenity, the spa, and the gym, and then we will wrap it up. Almost there. I always like to ask a question on these to see if anybody's still watching. And today's question is, one I may have asked before, but what is your favorite restaurant on a Carnival cruise ship? Mine is Gigi's, obviously, but what is yours? As we look down into the main Lido deck area, we're going to come up here to show you the part where it have waterworks, which, as you can imagine, on a cruise of only 33 children, was not very busy on this cruise. I felt so bad for the people watching. Kind of stood there all day with nobody coming down the slides. And we'll look back at the very nice pool area. Red Frog on the left there. So these are the slides you would come down from different heights. Obviously not open yet. But we're going to come in here and show you the spa and the gym briefly. The gym was very busy on this cruise, so I'm just going to pop in there really quickly and show you, because I don't really like to intrude on people's privacy if I don't have to. So this is the spa. There's the main desk. And then we're going to go into the gym really briefly. There's Cloud 9. Thermal suites are on the left. There's an extra workout area there. But this will be the main gym. And as you'll see, there's quite a few people in here already. As was typical of every day, this was about 6:10 or so. So quite a few people in there already. I was trying to go in there like about 10 o'clock, and I did find that was busier then. I think a lot of people slept in. This was a 25-day cruise. We're on the Trans-Pacific from Singapore to Long Beach. So a lot of opportunity to sleep in. There's the locker rooms and thermal suites in there. So we'll head back out here, and we pretty much just have the Serenity deck left to go. So we just come back out here. We're at the front of the ship on deck 11. We're going to go up these stairs to deck 12. I'm going to give you a special treat, or maybe a spoiler. Spoiler alert. This is where the ship's coin is. There's one on every ship, but that's where it is on Panorama. It's a bonus for you. And there's one of the entries to the waterworks. The lower entry level. I still wouldn't do that one. I'm going to head up one more. There's another entry into a higher waterworks. Nope, not for me. So now here we are at the Serenity on deck 13, or 14. There is no deck 13. It's deck 14. No deck 13 on Carnival ships. Bad luck. Some cruise lines have a deck 13, but not Carnival. So this is the Serenity area. You can see the beautiful sunrise coming up. This will conclude our tour of the newly renovated Carnival Panorama. Here is the Serenity bar, a towel desk right there. All the clamshells. All the seating areas here. We'll pop back in here and go past the bar. On the left-hand side, it's called Salad Creations. They do really nice salads every lunch on the sea day. I strongly recommend that if you want to do something slightly healthier. Right there. Another hot tub. So there we go. That will pretty much conclude our tour of Carnival Panorama. I hope that was helpful for you. It's a beautiful ship, lots of restaurant choices, lots of bar choices, lots to keep you occupied. On a 25-day cruise, it was wonderful knowing we had so much that we could do. So this is actually my favorite class of ship in Carnival for me. Everybody's different. Just for me, I love these ships and I would go on them anytime. So that concludes my look at Carnival Panorama. One more look down. Any questions? Email me anytime. cruisingsuitguy@gmail.com. I promise I'll reply as soon as possible. Want to book a cruise or any type of travel? We are travel agents. Check out our site, elitetravelconnection.com, or email me, Mick, at elitetravelconnection.com. We are here for you. Finally, subscribe, please. Pretty please. You know you want to. Go on. I won't beg you. Okay, I'm begging. Please. Subscribe. Thank you.